Hello there, everybody, and welcome back for part 24 of our Euro Truck Simulator 2 multiplayer convoy. And we're back here with Mr. Dragon.
Hello.
We just grabbed a job here, guys. I'm hauling peanut butter. And Dragon, what did you have? Christmas gifts or something?
Holiday gifts.
Holiday gifts, yeah. I've seen a few different trailers around. And we're not on the Pro Mod server, guys. We're on the regular server, which there's like 3,500 people here. We're over in, what are we, Castle. And it was like
Castle.
8 of us in a little tiny parking lot trying to grab our trailers. It's just nuts over here. So let me get some gameplay up on the screen for you.
I was going to say 3,500 people on the server, and all of them were in that parking lot.
Yeah, it seemed like it anyway. Oh, I got to get my, hold on one second, folks. I just got to get my stream up here so I can see the chat. I know the screen's probably
Hello,
dark.
Mid.
Hello, Mid. Okay, multiplayer convoy. There we go. Just got a pop-out chat here, folks, so I can see what you're saying. For you.
I was going to say 3,500 people on the server, and all of them were in that parking lot.
Yeah, it seemed like it anyway. Okay. Okay, get that up on the screen. Okay, I'm just waiting for the gameplay to pop up here. We should have some picture for you here. Okay, there we go, guys. So, I'll head over to the job. No, I don't need to go to the job mark. You can see right here, I got peanut butter. We're in Castle. We're heading to Denmark. We've got 23 hours to get it there. We get paid 23,000 euro. Okay, back to the game. Headlights are on. Okay, so whenever you're ready, Dragon, we'll head on out.
All right.
Yeah, look at the trailer Dragon got there. He's delivering gifts to Santa.
Park and break off, and we're off.
We're off. So yeah, you can see all the blue dots there. Everybody there was in the same parking lot at one time. There's still people arriving. Okay, so once we get into the city, I'll change my camera angle here, but I always like to be able to move the mouse when I'm in the city so I can make sure I can keep my eye on all my corners. So what do we got? 619 kilometers I got, Dragon, to my destination.
Yep, me too.
Okay, going to the exact same place. Alright. Okay, we can go ahead and switch our camera angles here.
You go in cab again?
Yeah, I'll go in cab for a little bit. I hate that camera angle, man, that shows you truck driving away. That always gets me. It's like, wait! Don't leave me. Like, what kind of camera? Like, who would use that? I know it's different, but it's like in all actuality,
Unless you're doing some sort of cinematic thing.
Yeah, that's it. That could be it.
Know.
That could be it, Dragon. Yeah, good call.
Nobody coming.
Good.
Oh shoot! I have my fines turned on yet.
Oh no.
We got 3 players right ahead of us.
Okay, yeah, look at the traffic here, guys. You should have seen that, yeah, when we were picking up our trailers. There had to have been 8, 9 trucks there. Everybody did looking at each other like, are you going? Or maybe I should go. Are you going? I just say, get out of my way. I'm coming through. Good thing they don't have hit detection.
I'm not going to get too close to these guys. I'm not that close now. They're glitching out on me.
Yeah, that's a good call, man. Yeah, better to be safe than sorry. Big sharp turn coming up. So how are you today, Mid? Glad you can make it, bud. Get a little trucking in today, I think, folks. Yeah, I remember last Christmas they had it almost looked like a float in a parade that you hauled, but it had like big huge presents on it.
Oh man, this guy's really glitching out.
Uh-oh. Bad connection. He's got a bad connection. Good, mid. Good, mid.
Wow.
That buddy's all over the place. Good lord, man.
Are you seeing him glitch out
Yeah.
too? Okay.
I was going to say maybe you should pass him, but yeah, I can see.
Ah.
Oh, is that
the wrong
yeah, I just noticed that now. I'll wait for you up here, Dragon. No big deal.
GPS lady isn't talking to me.
Yeah, mine either. Mine didn't say nothing. He's just going to go around the circle there and get back on the highway. I'll just wait over to the side here for him.
You didn't make that turn, huh?
I did.
Oh, I just got kicked from the server.
Oh, why?
Too high ping.
Oh, that's nothing. Shoot.
Okay, hold on, let me get out and come back in.
Okay. I thought they were going to say something like you were driving erratically or something. Not downloaded Reachy yet. We'll just watch you for now. No problem, Sean. Thanks for joining us today, bud, for a little trucking. We're on a very busy server, guys. There's 3,500 people on this server. We started in Kessel, and there was like a rampage of people trying to pick up trailers and drop them off. There was 8 people trying to pick up their trailer in a little tiny parking lot. That's what I was saying. Like, good thing there's no hit detection, because everybody would be just crash up derby.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
In the same spot.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know how far I would have to go to turn around.
Yeah. I just pulled directly over as soon as I got up the ramp and back on the normal highway. I just pulled over.
They don't give you anything in the median to cut through.
Oh, I hate that, man. My second favorite game right after FS19. What's your favorite game, bud? After FS19, I love the trucking games, that's for sure. They're nice and relaxed, but that's a good, hard one, man. I'd have to say the trucking, because I really enjoy it. I like playing in multiplayer now. I don't find it that fun personally playing by myself, but I like playing multiplayer. FS17 I still like a little bit better than FS19, because they just had it more together. The global company scripts are pretty cool, but it's quite a learning curve compared to how the mods used to work before. The only thing I don't like is how they integrate the placeable factories in with the maps. Like, it's cool and all, but I like having the factories so I can put them on any map where I want them. Because if I can place the factories myself, I would never get lost. Well, that's saying a lot.
That's a big statement, sir.
I'm less likely to get lost. Let's put it that way. Hello, WD-40. Okay. Yeah, just watch us play, and then you can go from there. Cause we're in late game on Reachy Islands. Like, we got mostly all the factories built already. We're starting to get some finished product. Once we introduce the finished product and start selling it and get the rest of our bridges built, that'll probably pretty much do it. But there's some interesting maps coming soon, guys.
I read or saw today there was a big update to the Flint Hills.
Oh, okay.
Map.
Wow. I'll have to go and yeah, I'll have to update that. My link.
Nope. Shoot. I thought I could turn around there. Nope.
Yeah.
God, I'm heading further off into the wilderness here. Oh, and now there's an accident.
Oh no.
And apparently that turned my radio back on because they're like swearing at each other in German.
Yeah, for online for this WD-40, you have to do a few things. You'll have to download Truckers MP. And you'll also have to get, oh my god, I always forget the name of that dragon. What's the other one you need?
World of Trucks.
World of Trucks. You'll have to make an account at both. But once you have the two of them, you'll be able to join on the server. It's a lot different than Farming Simulator. And mods, you can't use mods in multiplayer, unfortunately. Poor dragon.
Right. I don't know if this is going to work tonight, Nick. I just got kicked again.
Oh, did you? Oh, shoot, buddy. Oh, that's okay, man. If you can't get in there, there's nothing you can do about that. What the hell?
I'll try it.
Pings are too high. I got that before.
I'll try it one more time.
Yeah.
Might as well start driving.
Okay. Yeah, he's getting nailed for high pings. They're very touchy on Euro Truck. Like, you have to drive with your headlights on at all times, guys. If you're gonna join the server, yeah, make sure your headlights are on because they'll kick you for that. Really watch you don't hit anybody because they really watch out for that. But it doesn't say that somebody won't do it to you. Happened to us plenty of times.
They'll ban you for that.
Yeah, that's right. You can easily get a ban for that. So yeah, they're a little touchy. But you can only drive so fast on the servers too. You can't go wide open like you could in single player. And it depends what you take. Like, there's external contracts and there's freight market contracts. The freight market contracts will let you go 20 kilometers faster than the other external for some reason. But once you get everything set up, it is fun playing in multiplayer. I prefer this game in multiplayer. I just didn't want to get too far off from where you're at.
Yeah, well, I'm...
Yeah, if you can't,
I found a spot to turn around, finally.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I should just pull over here. Just so I don't get too far off. Then I can keep up to the chat here. Let me put my emergency brake on here, folks. Let's see. Hi, Nick. What do you think of the new Precision Farming DLC? Not a fan, Alex, to be quite truthful. It's pretty cool. I like the aspect of it, but I can't see me really using it. But I watched Michael B's video there, and it looks interesting. It's just something that I'm not really interested in. Yes, I agree with factories on other maps. I play alone, so don't think that would work well with Ricci on it's a large map. Yeah, I can never find anyone to play with online. People usually trash your save game. Yeah, you gotta watch it when you're asking people to play, because some people just do it just to grief you. We'd love to find a server on FS that's willing to play some properly. Yeah, that's when you gotta like kind of look out. Like, it took me a while to get my crew together, man. A lot of people came and went, let me tell you. But I finally got a good crew that's, you know, willing to play, and they play right. But we had a lot of people that didn't play the game right, and we just had to cut them. But yeah, if you do, and you end up getting a few guys together, then you can get your own server, and then you don't have to worry about anything. Do You have to purchase
Get
Scandinavian
away from me.
DLC.
Get away.
Yeah, you should. You don't have to WD-40, but you should. I don't buy all the DLCs, but I buy any DLCs that will make the map bigger. Like any add-on as far as map size. I love that. I'll always get the map extension DLCs, but I don't bother with anything else, really. It kind of sucks that you have to buy a bunch of states in order to play. Yeah, I know, man. That's just the way they are, Alex. Honestly, like, it did annoy me, too, because when I bought the base game, there was so much. They didn't have very much. What was there, like 2 or 3 states? Wasn't very much, anyway.
Yep.
But yeah, that's...
Oh, shoot. Nope.
That's how they make all their money.
Again.
Oh, you got kicked again. Jeez.
Yep.
That's okay, Dragon. I don't know what the hell is going on there.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just my internet connection here, because that's what my wife was complaining about.
Yeah, it sounds like it, man. That's too bad.
So that might be it.
Yeah.
So I did hear for American Truck that it's going to be Wyoming first,
Okay.
then Texas.
Oh, nice.
So Texas is going to be huge.
Yeah, I bet. So yeah, they're starting over on the East Coast for ATS, and they're starting on the West Coast, making their way to the East Coast. Okay, Alex, have a good one, bud.
Well, sorry.
That's okay, bud. No problem. You tried anyway. That's the main thing.
All right. Well, I'm going to drop here then and see if I can find something else to do.
Okay, Dragon. Talk to you later, bud.
We'll catch you later. See you, folks.
See you now.
User disconnected from your channel.
Well, that's too bad. But I mean, you can't do much about that, guys. Sometimes your ping is just too low. Like if you don't have a good internet connection, and they will kick you for that. But we'll just push on here and get this delivered and see what happens. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So they are a little picky, man. And I had trouble setting up my multiplayer too. I wasn't sure like how it worked, and so basically you have to make 2 accounts, World of Trucks and Truckers MP. You got to make an account, and then once you do, you'll be able to get online. But you can't use your mods. The only things that work is the DLC. But your mods will only work in single player. And we are on a very busy server. You can see all kinds of traffic. So we're heading to Denmark, I do believe. We got 475 kilometers to go. Excuse me, folks. Hello, Jeremy. How you doing, bud? Glad you can make it. We're going solo here, guys. Dragon was in, but his ping was too high. He kept getting kicked from the server. So there's not much he can do about that. That's kind of out of his hands. Okay, I gotta switch lanes here. Nobody coming. But we'll get a couple of deliveries made. So yeah, I was talking about maps before. There's a couple of maps in the works here, guys. Kaz64 has his new Wild West map coming. He's working on now, but he has one all ready to go. I'm not sure when he's going to release it, but it's called The Land Down Under, and it's another 16x map. And the Wild West map, which he already made, is going from 16x to a 32x. It's going to be huge. I think he said he had one. Look at all the blue dots. Holy. I forget. I think it was the biggest field I ever seen was just a little bit over 2,000 acres. He's going to have a field that's 32,000 acres. And he wants us to he put the challenge down that he wants us to do potatoes with the vanilla equipment. It's like, yeah, right. I will take it on, but I'm definitely going to be using some modded equipment, man. None of this vanilla stuff, that's for sure. Do you play with a steering wheel? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, WD. And I definitely recommend playing this with a steering wheel, guys. It's still fun playing with the keyboard and mouse, but a wheel makes it feel way more realistic. And if you have force feedback on your wheel, you can feel all the little bumps. You can feel it when you go over the railroad tracks. When you go up a dirt road, you can even feel like it feels gravelly under your wheels. Yeah, I wheel if you're going to play trucking. It's funny because I don't use it for Farming Simulator at all. I find there's too much maneuvering. In Farming Simulator, you really, you know, you're reversing and backing up and twisting. And this is great for this game because it's just pretty much straight ahead driving. You know what I mean? There's no backing up and trying to get in triggers. And holy moly, you guys are making me nervous. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, good lord. But yeah, I have the G27. It's a Logitech steering wheel. It's pretty good. I got a good deal on it. You can't buy that one anymore. I think it's the G29 that's out now. But the G27 came with the stick shift, the steering wheel, and the pedals, of course. And it's all metal too. It's none of this plastic stuff. Now some of it is plastic, like the box in the back that houses all the mechanisms inside. But the steering wheel itself is like steel and leather. And the pedals are all metal, but it's on like a plastic platform. But solidly made. It's a Logitech device, and they make good equipment. Logitech's a really good manufacturer. G27 here too. Yeah, Kevin, it's great, man. I actually got a really good deal on it too, because it was like I think it was like $600 Canadian, and it was on sale for 50% off. And I wasn't even looking to buy a wheel, and I said, know what? Something's telling me I should jump on that because 50% off is a good deal. And sure enough, once I bought it, probably about a month or two after that, they pulled it. And they only had one on Amazon, and they wanted over $1,000 for it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, right. So it made me feel good that I actually bought it. But I actually went out and spent a couple of $100 and bought a standing frame, so you can mount your wheel to it, because I didn't like mounting it to my desk, because I always had to get it out of the way when I needed to edit video and stuff, right? It was right in my way. So I got this cool little stand that you can hook everything to. So now I just unplug it from the computer, I could fold it down and just slide it out of the way. And when I'm ready to truck again, I can just pull it out, pop it up, and you know what I mean? I don't have to adjust anything. The only thing I didn't like is how much it costs. It was like almost as much as I paid for the wheel itself. But I have to say that it was solidly made, like stainless steel, like really good quality. Keeping to the right, keeping to the right.
Turn right.
Ooh, going into a tunnel. So just remember, guys, if you never played this before and you set it up to play multiplayer, make sure you have your headlights on, or they'll kick you from the server in a heartbeat. Now, when I drive, I do blow through lights. I do some illegal things. But if there's people around, if there's people around, I will stop at the lights and I'll obey the rules. But if there's nobody around, I'm not stopping at a light. No, not gonna happen. Okay, buddy, I'm passing you. I got 2, 3. Okay, there's 3 players ahead, but 2 are in the other lane. Oh, look at this guy. You're making me nervous, bud. What are you doing? Buddy, don't slam into me, please. I love playing on a server with lots of people, but you're kind of taking a look at this guy gonna pass right between us. Okay, just, yeah, see what you did? You got impatient and you got wrecked. Okay, you're better in my rear view mirror, yes. Yeah, the G27 is nice. I'm so glad I bought it when I did, guys. And it really made me feel good when I seen it. Once they got rid of it and I seen it on sale for $1,000. It was only one person that had the G27. They wanted $1,000 for it, Canadian. And it's like, yeah, right. But yeah, they pulled it from the market because the G29 came out. But the G29 doesn't come with a stick shift, which I don't like. I mean, the stick shift's fun, especially for racing games and stuff. Okay, what do we got left? 212 kilometers, folks. I want to get a drink of my beverage, but I'm scared I'm going to drive into the medium there. There we go. So yeah, I definitely recommend using the wheel for this. It's a totally different experience because I tried both. See, the only thing I find with the keyboard, like, you're able to make your truck function and everything, but when you're turning, you got to use the A and D keys, right? And there's no, like, gently turning. It's either you turn hard or you don't turn at all. Like, you can't half push the button down to turn a little bit, if you catch what I mean. The steering wheel, I can, like, just go over gradually, or I can hook it sharp and get right over there. But with the keys, you can't do that. It's like your wheels are straight or they're going to turn. There's no lightly pressing it. They have a modded gear shift for truck games. Looks well cool. That's cool. Yeah, you can get a stick shift for the G29, but it's unfortunate you got to buy it separate. But that was another thing I didn't like about mounting my wheel to my desk too, because my microphone is hooked to my desk, so whenever I got the force feedback, you could hear it through the microphone. This way nothing's touching my desk, so you don't hear any of that. How we doing for fuel here? We're fine. We're doing good. Okay, somebody turning on. Yeah, there's lots of people on this server, guys. I'm going to cut over in the other lane here. Give them a little bit of room. Hopefully they see me coming here. But yeah, it's way more fun. Plus the G27 has lots of rebindable keys, so you can set it all up like how you want. Like, I could put my blinkers on, the paddles behind my wheel. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, basically 12 buttons on my stick shift that I could rebind to whatever I want. I usually use it to refill wipers, changing my camera angle, stuff you're going to use a lot, right? Parking brake. And then there's 6 buttons on my wheel, which I rebind for like my my lights and beacons and just whatever you want kind of deal. Why is everybody going so slow? That's okay. As long as they're in my rearview mirror, I don't have to worry about them. But yeah, if people play the game legit, I love playing on the servers that have lots of people, because it just feels like the world's more lived in when you see lots of traffic, because there's no AI traffic on multiplayer. The only vehicles you see is other players. I have the mod. Yeah, that's right. So if you don't have the steering wheel, I highly recommend picking it up if you can get a good deal on it. But you're definitely going to be paying a few hundred, that's for sure. But like I said, it's well worth it. And now that I have the nice stand, I can kind of fold it down and put it away. I don't have to hassle around with all the wiring and stuff. The only thing I got to do is plug it into my computer and then boom, ready to go. But when I was looking for the frame that holds the wheel and stuff, there was only one to choose from. And it was like $300. I'm like, man, I don't want to pay $300 for a freaking stand.
Keep right and then exit right.
It is a little expensive, but I'll tell you, it's made well. It's made really well.
Right.
Oh, stainless steel. Thank God there was nobody around me because I didn't use my signal light there. It just kind of caught me off guard. Okay, we better slow it down here, folks. It's a pretty sharp turn. There we go. What do we got? Another 60 kilometers, guys. We're hauling peanut butter. The old PB. Big trailer full of peanut butter. Yeah, it is, Kevin. Especially for small rooms, like, because my computer room is fairly small and I don't have room for it. Now, you can fold it down quite a bit to get it out of your way, but you won't be able to put it down so flat that you can, like, slide it under your bed or something, unfortunately. But I have a piece of carpet. Well, I have hardwood floors in that room, and I have it on a piece of carpet, and I only have to slide it. You know what I mean? Like, it's very convenient, and I'm so glad I got it. Just hooking it up was a hassle, having to clamp it down to the desk and get all the wires and... What do we got, guys? We're 20 kilometers. We're only...
Roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh, it's a roundabout! Oh my God, that guy flipped. Did you see that? There was somebody just beside me that flipped over. You see the blue dot? Yeah, I almost did what he did. Not played ETS2 for about a year or two. G27 under the stairs. Yeah. No, what? Thank God for ETS and ATS, because that's really the only time I use it. I have a couple of racing games that I tried. They're pretty cool, but
take the second exit.
they're just not, you know, my thing. I could play them for a little bit, but racing games aren't really my bag. You can see your holy, look at all the roundabouts here. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay, I just got a big lag spike. All these roundabouts. There's lots of roundabouts in ETS2, guys. Okay, you can see my destination there. It's a red flag on the GPS.
Go straight on.
Okay, here comes somebody. I'll catch up to the chat here in a second, guys. I'm going to be pulling in here in a second. Try not to mess up my load before I get there. Truck's doing good. Still good on fuel.
Go straight on.
Green light. It's this up here on the left.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left, and then turn left.
Turn left, and then turn left. Okay, there's nobody around here, so...
Turn left, and then turn left.
I got you. Okay.
Turn left.
I'm going to... oh, that's the ferry over there. Okay, I'm going to adjust my camera angle here, guys, because once I get off the street, I have to use this camera angle, because I can kind of pan around and see where I'm going. It's good. This is a good camera angle for backing up your trailer. You got to use your mouse here. So you could have one hand on your mouse, one hand on the mouse, or one hand on the wheel, and one hand on the mouse.
Is now finished.
Okay, let's pull up a little further, and maybe we'll back this in if it's not too hard. Let's check it out here. 90 more experience. So right here, guys, if you haven't played this before, that tells you where you're going to have to back into your trailer. Small box is your semi. That's the trailer in the back. So if I take 0, I can drop it off right where I'm at. Right here, I just got to drive it ahead a little bit. If I want the 90 experience, they want me to back it in. I'm going to do that because this doesn't look too bad of a spot. So then you can see the marker there where they want us to back in the truck. I'm not too bad at backing up, so I'll give it a hook. I can drive backwards better than I can drive forward half the time. Didn't really line up with that too well, but we should be able to straighten it out. Might have to take another run at that. I wasn't straight on with it. Let me pull ahead here a little bit. I don't see anybody else in the parking lot, but usually there's no hit detection in the parking lots. No collision, I should say. Here we go, folks. Okay, give me my money. Excuse me. Four wires through those channels under the gear shift is awkward. Yeah, it is. It really is. See, on the stand, it's not too bad because they're just they're not clamped against your desk. Because that's what happened to Dragon. Actually, he kind of pinched off one of his cords by accident, putting it to his desk. Now here they just hang down in the back, and what I do is I take the like the garbage bag ties, those metal ties with the plastic, and I clamp it to all the way down so there's no dangling wires or anything. The only one that dangles is the one I plug into my computer, and then you got to plug it into the power source, of course. But okay, guys, we went 620 XP. What we get paid? No, 865 XP. And we got paid 23,000 euros. So not bad, not bad. Okay, continue, and we'll look for another job. I know, that's what gets me every time, Kevin. It's so easy to crash in this game. Like, I just look over to the chat for 1 second, and boom, I got my... I'm wrapped around a pole or a fence. Farming Simulator is great because you can just bang that thing around like a pinball and no damage, you know, no harm done. But here, yeah, you can jeopardize quite a lot. You have to fix your truck, you'll damage your trailer, they won't pay you. Yeah, all kinds of things go on. Okay, let's go over to the job market, guys. We'll go with freight market because these allow you to go a little quicker. External contracts give you a bigger variety, but this one allows you to go 20 kilometers faster. So we're going to go with that. And since Dragon's not here, there's we don't have to match up jobs. So we're in Eisenberg. Okay, let's click on that, and we'll look for a good-sized job. Oh my God, look at that one. There's a drive and a half. It's almost 70 grand they're paying for that. Oh, there's one here for 83 grand. Where's that going? Oh, that's a nice one. How much time do we got here? An hour and 21 minutes. How far is that? 1,820 kilometers. There's 1,940, and that one doesn't pay as much. This is more valuable cargo, though. Wrapping paper. Yeah, you wait till you see this wrapping paper, guys. It's like as long as a tree. They always have these little extra things that come out around the holidays. Okay, let's do that. This will be your last run for the day, that's for sure. But hopefully we can get it done in an hour and 20 minutes. All right. So that pays well. 83. No, I didn't want that one. I want... No, we're going to go with this one. The wrapping paper. It's not quite as far and it pays more. 83,500. Okay, let's do that. Alright, there's a little look at my truck, guys. If you haven't seen it, I got this thing all pimped up with the V8. It's I got the biggest engine size. This thing's all kinds of powerful. Okay, got another player here. I'm going to pull it out of here. Is this where the job is, or... This might be where the job is. Wait a minute. It is. Take job. Is that behind us? Yes, it is. Okay, which trailer is it? That one over there. The one with all the wrapping paper. $83,000 to deliver wrapping paper. Yeah, I'd take that. I'll take that job. I'd be a trucker in a minute. 83,000 euro. Okay, let's snag onto that. Yeah, look at the wrapping paper, guys. You wrap quite the gift with that. It's like they took the whole tree and just turned it into wrapping paper. Alright, folks. So we got 1,800 kilometers to go. That's quite the trip. But you guys are here to keep me company, so I don't mind. You can see all the trucks coming in here.
Get ready to turn right.
I'm going to be a little careful because there's a little bit of traffic around here. Like I got 2 semis he's hauling. Okay, we're going to go right around in this circle here. Nobody coming. It's quite the fugly parking lot. Nobody coming. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and we'll switch our camera angle here. Alright, off we go. This will probably be the last delivery of the day, guys. This is going to take a little while. Well, we're getting almost $80,000.
Go straight on.
Or euro, I should say. So the good thing about ETS2 is there's a lot more content. It's been out a lot longer than ATS, so there's way more places to drive to. And if you get pro mods, it makes way more. There's way more roads and drop-offs and jobs. Pro mods is definitely something that's worth looking into. Gives you way more options.
Take the first exit.
Okay, I hate these roundabouts, man. That's the only thing I'd have a problem with driving over in Europe is all these roundabouts. You can hear my wheel having a heart attack.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I'm slightly hitting the curb, that's why.
Exit now.
You can hear a little bit of rattling. That's the force feedback. So yeah, guys, I'm glad you can join me here. But thank God the DLC all works in multiplayer, because I don't know if I'd bother with it if it didn't.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
But as far as
Exit
buying
now.
DLC, which I'm not a fan of, I'll pick up any map extensions that make the map bigger. I will get that. Why are you on the other side of the highway, buddy? Okay, I thought he was facing me for a minute. That's called a P brake. Yeah, any map extensions, I'll pick up that. Usually only about $10, $12 Canadian. That's not too bad. And they do add a lot. Like the last one that came out for ATS was Nevada. And that's beautiful. And it was like there's 9 different places in that state that you can drive to. So it was basically a $1 per city, which is, I thought, was a pretty decent deal.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Oh, better slow down a little bit. We'll have wrapping paper all over the highway. Nobody coming. Good, good. I'll just jump right over in the lane. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, chatting is very dangerous. I try to look at the chat if I'm on like a nice straightaway. But I see me getting some pretty bad ones too looking at the chat. Okay, we're fine for fuel for now. Let's keep our eye on that. So see how I can do 110 kilometers here? If you take external contracts, you can only go 95. Doesn't seem like we're going that fast, but we are. If I take a different camera angle, you can really tell. Like this one. I don't know. I like this one. This is a good camera angle too. Imagine driving like this. This one's not, this is doable. I just hate to see if anything came up really quick that you'd be in a whole bunch of trouble. That one's scary, where your truck's driving away on you. Yeah, there's a couple of weird camera angles there. I didn't used to like driving in the cab before, but I got used to it. Whenever I take the external views, I can't tell if my signal lights are on or not. $1,700 kilometers. Yeah, this is a big run. But it pays well. You imagine getting paid $85,000 to deliver wrapping paper. It's like, what is it made of? Like gold? It must be lined in gold. But I'll certainly drop it off for you if you want to pay that much money. Sure thing. Not too much traffic up this way. Oh, speak of the devil. Got a couple of trucks coming up here. I guess my horn's not working. It's my high beams. Oh, there it is. But yeah, playing the trucking gives me a reason to dust off the wheel, and I feel like I'm getting my money's worth. But yeah, I don't use the steering wheel in Farming Simulator. I'd much rather the keyboard and mouse. Now, some of the crew use a Xbox controller, but the keyboard and mouse is the way for me. I'm just so used to it. I should have went over to single player when Dragon left, because you can drive as fast as you want if you have your limiter turned off. You can go as fast as your truck can travel. I have Xbox controller and mouse keyboard for yeah, me too. That's the same thing with me. I got the Xbox controller for some games. Some games I prefer to use a controller, some I rather the keyboard and mouse. Any first-person shooter, I usually like the keyboard and mouse because I find the mouse way more accurate than the stick. trying to line up my shots. The keyboard and mouse is nice because you can like super get good shots. The stick is a little bit more touchy. Been following and playing the 18X map you were playing. Oh, nice. Ricci Islands? Yeah, it's a fantastic map, guys. Make sure you join us on our Let's Plays if you want to get some information about the map. That today's will answer any questions regarding the map if you have any, because there is quite a learning curve to that map. And we're in the late game stuff now, so yeah, if you ever want to join us, we play on Fridays and Sundays. And if you have any questions regarding the map, just fire away. But only when we're streaming that, I prefer. Had to order a new Xbox controller, not Islands, the one before. Oh, no, what? Me too, dude. I swear to God, I just, like, I'm going to order one. I was going to get the wired one. I have a wireless. Oh, what the? Okay. I started panicking there for a minute. But yeah, know what happened? My shoulder buttons stopped working. Not my trigger buttons, the bumper buttons, like the shoulder buttons. They won't work. They just stop working. Map has crashed on me 5 times. Oh, God, hold on one sec. I gotta watch the chat when I'm going through tunnels, especially. I'm getting wireless, yeah. Wireless is the way to go. It's just, I bought another, this is like actually my third controller, because I bought the other one, and you have to buy a dongle that fits your computer so you can make the wireless controllers work with your computer. And for some reason I can't make it work for my new controller, so I was going to send it back, but I'm going to keep it anyway, and I'm just going to order a wired one. That way I don't have to mess around with that. But yeah, for some reason I can't get it to go over to my new controller. Okay, we got 3 bodies up ahead. I hope they're not in the middle of the road. Okay, we're turning off here anyway. Looks like a bit of a traffic jam. Oh no, they're just turning onto the highway. Okay. There we go. Some crazy roads over here in Europe. Bluetooth, that'd be cool. Oh, no dongle. Okay, yeah, because the dongle works, but yeah, like it's working with my wireless Xbox controller. I managed to get it working for that when I bought them both at the same time. And when my shoulder button stopped working, I ordered another wireless Xbox controller, and I was trying to hook it up with that same dongle and just switch them, but it won't pick it up for some reason. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I might have to get a second dongle. But for now, I'm just going to get the wired one. That way I don't have to mess around with it. I hate having a wire on it, but it's only 17 bucks Canadian, so that's okay. And it's an Xbox 360, not an Xbox One, which works just as good. It's just the Xbox One costs a little bit more money. The 360 controllers, you can get them super cheap now. Even the wireless ones are only about 20 bucks or something. Not bad at all. But if you're looking to get one, you gotta consider you gotta get a battery pack for it, because you don't want to be popping batteries in it all the time. You want the rechargeable pack that you can snap on the back. That's what I got. And it just comes with a USB port if you need to recharge it. And the good thing about that, you can recharge it while you're playing. So if your controller happens to die, you can just plug it directly in and it'll charge while you're playing. And you'll need the dongle or the Bluetooth, like Kevin was saying. Hello, Tim's Cafe Mama. How you been? kicking it solo player today, guys. Dragon did try to come in, but he was getting his internet connection wasn't the best. He kept getting kicked from the server, so he wasn't able to stay on, unfortunately. Excuse me. Doing good, bud. Doing good. Getting a little trucking done. Delivering some wrapping paper. I delivered a load of peanut butter before this one. Got there in one piece. Okay, we're down to 1,400 kilometers, guys. So yeah, the first 400 kilometers blew by pretty quick. And we still got an hour and 5 minutes left, so should get it there on time. You got an... Oh, did you get your laptop, man? Your gaming laptop? Or did you get a new desktop? Oh, you must be excited. I get excited whenever somebody says they got a new computer. I get excited for them. Because I know how awesome it is when you get a new computer. Especially if it's a big upgrade from what you had last time. Oh, it makes the gaming so much better. And if you get a lot of RAM, you know, when you click on Internet Explorer, it just pops up in a heartbeat. You gotta love that. You should see my other computer compared to this one, like the one I upgraded from. Like, if I press to open Windows, I literally gotta wait a minute or two before it opens up. This one, it's instant. But I got 32 gigs of RAM too, so I do need an upgrade eventually. I'll need my graphics card's fine. I got a GTX 1080. Not a laptop. You got a desktop. Good stuff. Some of those gaming laptops are getting really, really good, guys. Holy moly! It's amazing how they can fit that technology into a small, little, thin computer like that. It just blows my mind. You think the thing would be overheating big time. See, the desktop is good, but you're gonna spend more money because there's way more components. You need, and you want a decent monitor. You know, if you got a good build, you want a good monitor that's going to show off how good your computer is. Nice. Do you know what the CPU is? Do you know if it's an i9 or an i7, or do you know if it's an Intel build or an AMD build? AMD is getting really good, and it's way cheaper too, guys. To go the Intel route or the AMD route. But when I built my computer, AMD was kind of like, it was pretty good. Intel was a few more dollars, but it was better. But now AMD is catching up and surpassing Intel in some aspects. And their equipment's way cheaper. i9, nice. See, that's what I need.
Keep left.
That's what I was trying to say. I got kind of sidetracked there. I need a new motherboard and I need a new CPU because I'm running a 4th generation i5, which is fine for the games I play. I can still play them like in max settings, but when I'm rendering video and I'm editing, oh my god, it slows my computer down. It takes all the horsepower in my computer and it puts it all on editing video. So basically I can't even watch a YouTube video on that same computer while I'm editing, or while it's rendering, I should say. After editing, you got to render it and it sucks up all your horsepower. But if I had an i9, I wouldn't have that problem. But the thing is, I have to upgrade my motherboard too, because it's not made for the current generation CPUs. An i9, yeah, that's a good build, buddy. Do you know what kind of graphics card you got, Tim's mama? You got one of those fancy RTX cards? Now, I have a GTX 1080, and it's fine. It's fine. I'll be good with that for a long time. And 32 gigs of RAM, I'm fine. I just need a new CPU and a motherboard that can that you can hook it to. If I were to get an i7 for this, I'd have to get an older generation. Do you play Xbox or PC? I'm on PC, but I do have an Xbox. Now, mind you, it's a 360, so I've been playing PC for a long time, but yeah, I'm on PC. Look, it's starting to rain. I can see some raindrops on my windshield there. But this game's fun on any platform. The only time I recommend PC really is, for the most part, is Farming Sim, because you're able to get like thousands of mods. Where if you play on Xbox or PlayStation, you're limited to what you can download. But as far as the trucking games, yeah, it's fantastic. Nothing wrong with the consoles, guys. Nothing at all. Did you get one of those new ones? Oh. Did you get the new Xbox Series X or something? I think the new one's called. Guys, I'm gonna have to drive external because I don't know what moment's my windshield wipers here. I'm gonna have to change my camera angle. I can't see. There we go. You don't think you can? Look at all the traffic, guys. All the blue dots. There's 3,500 people on this server. Look at all them blue dots everywhere. Got a big line of trucks coming. I got a convoy here up here. I'm gonna have to pull over here. Looks like the cops got this guy. Good Lord, man. Better him than me. What are you asking if you can get on Xbox there, Benj? Do you mean this game here? Euro Truck Simulator 2? Yes, you can. I'm pretty sure you can. I know Farming Simulator you can for sure. But I play all these on PC. So you...
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Okay, gotta get over in the right lane here. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get this on console, man. I'm almost positive you can. I don't see why you couldn't. Like all this, there's enough buttons, that's for sure. Okay, nobody comment. You guys can't tell, but I'm getting 160 frames here a second, 165. My monitor can handle it, so I crank up the FPS. But it's super smooth. Yeah, you guys can't see it. It's up in my top left-hand corner, 165 frames a second. But you guys are seeing it in 1080p. I usually play at 1440, but I have all my settings in OBS for 1080 because it was just easier to set up. But it still looks great in 1080. I thought you can get it on PS4 too. Maybe not. See, I don't want to say for sure because I'm not 100%. But I'm pretty sure it's available on all platforms, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong.
Go straight on.
Oh, we're just shaving off that time, guys. Look at that. We went from 1,800 kilometers down to 1,100. We went 700 kilometers already. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, stop raining, please. I gotta switch my camera angle here because I'm not used to driving like this anymore. Oh, not that one. I want this one. I don't know what buttons my windshield wipers. Oh, you can't get it on PS4. Yeah, that's unfortunate. you can get this on PC super cheap, guys, and you don't really need a lot of horsepower to be able to drive this game. You can buy this on Steam for your PC for $5. $5 Canadian. If you live in the States, that's about $3.50 when it goes on sale. That's the same as American Truck too. They usually both go on sale at the same time. The base games, they're cheap because the company that makes it makes both games. Look at the sun coming through the clouds. Doesn't that look cool? See the rays of light.
Keep left and then continue straight on.
Okie dokie. I don't think I like this camera angle really. I'm so
Go
used to
straight
driving
on.
in the cab that it's getting... Oh, I gotta watch it here. I'm just gonna stay here for a second. I think it might have... I don't know if it stopped raining or not. It's hard to tell.
Go straight on.
Look at this camera angle. How scary is that? See the big rolls of wrapping paper I'm traveling with. Oh, I should have hit that gas station. That's alright. Okay, the rain's not too bad. I can go back to here for a while. Hello, Jason. Welcome, my friend. Getting a little trucking done today. Jason's part of my crew. I'll get back over here. Took a big old run. It was 1,800 kilometers. We got it down to just over 1,000 now, guys. So pretty much halfway there. What's the truck I'm using? This is a Scania. I have it all jacked up with a V8 in it. I got the biggest engine size you can get for this, and yeah, it's a nice rig. Once I slow down here, I'll give you a look at what it looks like. You can kind of see it in the mirrors there. Staying in this lane, I got somebody up ahead here. But yeah, there's a big truck selection too, guys. A lot of trucks to choose from, and if you play it in single player, you can use mods. But you can't in multiplayer. That's what I got to give you a heads up right there. Like, you can't use mods in multiplayer on Euro Truck or American Truck. Look at the traffic. Good Lord, man. Okay. Don't... Yeah, stay over there, please. Dragon was here, Jason, but he was getting high pings, and they kept kicking him from the server, so he gave up. But yeah, he definitely tried. But that's happened to me before. I don't know why. I have a good internet connection, but if your pings are too low and you're kind of lagging, they kick you from the server so you won't, be an obstacle for somebody else. Because we were looking, while he was on the server, we were looking at the guy in front of us, and he was glitching all over the place. And it's dangerous being behind those guys, because you don't know if they're going to stop all of a sudden, or... Had it before. And if you're not used to playing this too, guys, if you are driving behind somebody, if you can't pass them, make sure there's a couple of truck lengths in between you and the person in front of you.
And then continue straight on.
Because if they glitch out, you're going to be kissing their bumper. And you're going to smack your truck into them and do a whole lot of damage. Alright, guys, we got under 1,000 kilometers here. Somebody parked at the side of the road up ahead. Somebody up here too. That's what I call a P brake. A little bit of road construction going on here. Hear the jackhammer? That's so cool. It's so cool, like when they're doing the road construction, like you can hear the jackhammer, but you can hear it go off in the distance, like it's going by you. They really got the sound dead on in this game. The lighting in this game too is way better than Farming Sim. I wish Farming Sim can get their lighting from this game, because their lighting in this game is phenomenal. And American Truck, they have the lighting down perfect. In Farming Sim, the lighting sucks. All you can see is like a bubble around you, and your lights won't penetrate what's up ahead. It drives me nuts. Yeah, over in this lane. Oh, look at this fugly turnabout here. You got the old pretzel turn here. Better get on the brakes there a little bit. That's what you call a hairpin. Or a loop-de-loop. Yeah, all kinds of traffic. 3,500 people on this server, guys. And every truck you see, every car you see is another player. There's no AI in multiplayer. At least it stopped raining. Okay, we need fuel, guys. We're gonna pull into this gas station up ahead here. Refuel. Getting a little low on diesel. Fill her up, Johnny. Okay, let's get rid of that. We'll cut our engine here and we'll fill up. Those lanes on the motorway get me every time. Yeah, I find that, Kevin, in ETS, the roads are super narrow. That's why the trucks are way better, or a way different design than the North American trucks. Like, these all have the flat nose on it. Let me show you what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean, but yeah, the European trucks mostly look like this. They got the flat nose on it. You're basically sitting on top of the engine. And the North American, like the Mack trucks and stuff, have a big, what do you call it? Like a nose on it. You know what I mean? The engine's kind of out in front of you. But there's no way you could drive those trucks around Europe, because these things are built so they can turn tight in those smaller lanes. But yeah, you have to watch it. Oh my God, 715 euros to fill my tank. Good Lord, man. That's all right, because there's $87,000 waiting for us if we get this here in one piece. That's a major wrapping paper, eh, guys? What are they gonna wrap a building? Some long rolls of wrapping paper, let me tell you. Okay, back we go. Got a full tank of diesel. Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about. Because if you took a North American truck and drove it over in Europe, you'd probably get smashed into something at some points, because some of the roads are very narrow. Very narrow. Some of the roadways are scary almost. At least, you know, American truck. Look at the lighting on that guy. American truck, the roads are very similar to how it is here in Canada, so... Okay, let's switch our camera angle here, back into the cab. Oh, here we go. Alright, onward. 852 kilometers, folks. Looks like we're heading into another country here pretty soon. And yeah, ATS, you're in America. Here, you cross many borders. In ETS, there's a lot of toll booths. In ATS, there's a lot of weighing scales. But you can turn them off so you don't have to bother with them. But the toll stations, you'll have to stop. There's no way around that one. But sometimes there's just so many, it's crazy. Like, 'cause there's obviously a lot of small countries that are over in Europe. So you're crossing many borders. But yeah, this is another nice relaxing game, guys. It's not action packed, that's for sure, but it's very much a simulator. Okay, we got a toll booth here. I always look for the one with the line so I can keep driving. This might be... No, there's none here. I actually have to stop here. Okay. A little bit further. There we go. How much is your toll, sir? Didn't even tell me how much it was. Oh, it might have been free. Sometimes they're free. I didn't see any price come up there, so I'll go with that. Get myself a new desktop just after Christmas. This stupid laptop is doing my nut in. It's giving you some problems, is it, Kevin? Oh, good, man. I'm happy that you're getting a new computer, man. Like I said, whenever I hear somebody getting a new computer, I get excited for them because I know how awesome it is getting a new rig. Especially if it's a big upgrade from what you were using before. It's like, oh yeah, now you're playing with power. So yeah, I need a slight upgrade. I need a new motherboard and an i9. And I don't even need it. It'll make rendering a lot easier on me. Because it's, like I said, it sucks up all my horsepower. I can't even watch a YouTube video when I'm rendering. You'll get the buffering loop-de-loop thing on your screen constantly. Oh, look at that, man. Oh, that was close. Yes, very, very do my nut. I know, sometimes you just want to throw it through the wall. No, that's good, man. Get a new computer. Especially after the holidays, you'll probably get some good deals out there. Boxing Day sales and that stuff. Yeah, if you're looking into getting a new computer, I would definitely wait until after the holidays, seeing it's so close to them. PV County crashed 5 times. Yeah, that's no good, man. How old is your laptop, if you don't mind me asking, Kevin? You must have got your use out of it. Yeah, that's super frustrating, man, when the game keeps crashing on you. It would make me not want to play it after a while. It's like, yeah, I'll just wait until I get it upgraded, because 2013, wow, 7 years old. Yeah, you definitely got your use out of that, my friend. 7 years, that's not a bad run. But yeah, it's about time to get a new one. Oh, a good one too, Alienware. Nice, and it was secondhand on top of that. That's good. Yeah, nothing wrong with buying secondhand gear, guys. Just know what you're getting. You know what I mean? Like, if you buy anything secondhand, I would demand to see it running. It's like I ain't paying anybody any money until I see you playing a game, and then if I'll make the decision, you know. Oh, another toll booth, it looks like, folks. Slow it down, Nick. Slow it down. Yeah, some of these crossings you gotta actually, like, they check your papers and all that stuff. €39. Had it 3 months. Oh, that's not good. Oh, so it's the laptop is that old, but you only had it for 3 months. Yeah, that's not good. Alienware's a good name too. Like they make good stuff. I would never get a laptop at one time, but you know what? Those things are getting really good lately. And it's very nice that it's compact enough so you can kind of take it with you. Or you can lay down in bed and play it, you know what I mean? Like a laptop, you have to be at your or a desktop, you have to be at your desk. But yeah, some of the laptops coming out now, the gaming ones, my God.
Keep right.
It's hard to believe they can put that much technology in that a little thin little case. You know what I mean? Like, I know my graphics card's like huge. It's almost the size of half a laptop. It's a big RTX, like with 3 fans in it, and it's like they could put that all in a little case that's only like like an inch and a half thick. If you get those real slim ones, it's crazy. I can't even, like, it's mind-boggling, really. You'd think it would overheat big time. Look at this, another toll station, guys. Good Lord, man. You guys are draining my account. I'm down to my last 78,000 euro. 78 million euro. Yeah, I used to cheat. That's just a border check, I guess. My old desktop was massive. 3 screens. Wow. Yeah, hold on to your monitors, man. Just get yourself a new tower and you'll be laughing. I got 2 monitors. You need it for streaming, because one's gonna have the game on it, and if you stream, you're gonna want your other one to, like, monitor the chat. And I have Streamlabs open on, like, half and half on one monitor. That way I can keep my eye on the stream, make sure it's running good, and I can watch the chat. And I have a whole monitor just for playing the game. So yeah, you definitely want at least 2 monitors, guys. I highly recommend it. You may not think you need it at first, but after a while, if you buy 2 and you start using it, you'll be wondering how you ever did without it. 3 would be nice, but 2 definitely. Sold it all 10 years ago. I won't stream. I'm boring. Yeah, it's not for everybody, that's for sure. But yeah, the second monitor is even good, like, for, like, you could watch YouTube videos while you're playing your game. You know what I mean? Or you can listen to music. Well, you could do that regardless, but there's a multitude of things you can do with a second monitor. But one thing I wasn't ever big on, look, another toll booth, big on, is using the 3 monitors or 2 monitors to, like, stretch the screen. I'm not big on that. I'd rather have it on one screen right in front of me than that wrap around. Like, some people like that. I get it, but it's just not for me. It's almost like you're looking out your windshield for the first one, and the other 2 on the sides are basically your side windows. Yeah, I don't like the stretched out look. I'd rather use the extra monitors to monitor other things. Like I said, you could have a YouTube video playing on the side, or a movie, or for me, streaming, it's really good because I can watch the chat and keep an eye on my Streamlabs. Make sure everything's running good.
Keep left.
Keeping to the left, keeping to the left. Look at that, guys. 600 kilometers left. Not bad.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So I'm probably going to end the stream after this run, guys, because there won't be a whole lot of time. Oh! I almost missed that one. It's a good thing there was nobody around. I almost missed my turn off. As we head into the night.
Keep left.
Okay, I'll catch up to the chat here in a second. I just gotta get back on the road here. Mine was 3 wrapped around. They were all different monitors, so it looked a bit rubbish. Yeah, I hear you. You really want the ones, like, you want 3 matching monitors for sure, and preferably like hardly any bezel around it. The bezel is like the plastic between your screen and the top of your monitor. You want, like, as thin of a bezel as you can so you can get those screens really close together. But yeah, if you have 3 different monitors, not only is, you know, the resolution and the colors aren't going to match perfectly. You know, they have different FPSs, and yeah, it could get a little messy. You definitely want 3 of the same monitors if you're going to go that route. But I find all the monitors now, for the most part, they're making the bezels smaller and smaller. Like my $1,000 monitor, I got an Acer Predator. I kind of went crazy buying that. I shouldn't have got it, but since I did, it is a really good monitor. It's 1440p and it 165 frames a second. But the bezel on it, man, I'm telling you, it's like a millimeter. Like the screen almost goes right to the edges. It's just a little tiny one, but I definitely won't be buying 2 more of them. $1,000 for that sucker. Yeah, I kind of jumped the gun there and bought it. I shouldn't have. And it got G-Sync. You're paying a lot of extra money for G-Sync. And what G-Sync does is certain games, like if you ever seen screen tearing, it prevents that. So you don't see that little line go across the stream. Like the frames aren't matching up, so it tears the screen a little bit. If you know where I'm coming from. G-Sync, it makes that not happen. Oh. And you pay a lot of extra money for G-Sync. Like, I thought it is good to have, but I mean, you don't need G-Sync, guys. Sorry, giving my son the bumps. Look at that, guys. Down to our last 500 kilometers. 2/3 of the way there. Look at the beautiful sunset. Oh, he's 13. Yeah, your son's almost my son's age. I have a daughter and a son. My daughter's 13 and my son is 10. So the same age as my daughter. Turn it to the left. Yeah, I got 2 kids. I'm 47. I had my kids later in life, in my 30s. Oh, ow! Oh, no! I knew I was going to do that. Oh my God, guys. That's not good. I flipped in my truck. I only had 500 kilometers to go. Oh God. Well, how do I call the paramedics? Or not the paramedics. Oh God, I don't know what button that is. We call the tow truck. That's okay, Kevin. Let's see. F7 it looks like. I need a tow truck and I need it quick, man. F7 again, I guess. Oh God, I don't know how to do this. Tab. Joy button 3. That's okay, buddy. It happens. I just don't know how to get a tow truck here. I don't know what F key it is. High beam, low beam. No, it's not that one. That's my GPS. I don't want to cancel the job. I just want to be able to call a tow truck. F. F7. It's not. It's bringing up that screen, but do I have to click on that thing down the bottom? Like, how do I move that thing? Yeah, if you can, right quick, buddy. I forget, because this happened to me a handful of times, but I can't really remember. See, my bindings are all messed up. It doesn't look like I did any damage to the cargo, though. Jeez. Yeah, it's not allowing me to click on anything there. F7. God, I don't know, guys. I'm trying. I just don't know how to move the cursor. I'm pressing F7, but it's not doing anything. It just brought up that screen. See, it's going to F7, but joy button 3. What's joy button 3? Oh, there we go. Tow to service. There we go. Please don't lose my trailer. If I lose my trailer, guys, there's no point.
Rerouting.
Now, I didn't do any damage to the cargo, so it should be alright. We'll find out here in a second. I don't think I have my trailer. Oh, I do! Look at that. Good, good. Okay, we can continue on. Thank you, Suzuki. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that was my bad. I should have been paying more attention to the road. Where's my turnaround screen? Right here. Okay, no big deal. Get my park and brake off here. Yeah, that's what I didn't do. I wasn't pressing enter, Kevin. That's exactly right. What's this? Renault trucks. Okay. Oh shoot, how do I get back to my GPS? Let's see here. Was it F5? Yes. Okay. Back on the road. Back on the road. Are you coming in here, bud? Okay, I'll wait for you. Didn't even damage my wrapping paper, guys. I did a lot of damage to my truck. But I mean, it's my truck, so... You coming in here too, pal? Go right ahead, my friend. Okay, let's try this again, guys. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it, guys. Okay, no damage done. Or no harm done. We didn't hurt the cargo, that's the main thing. Because that's $85,000. Now we should, seeing that we didn't hurt the cargo, you would think it was I would not get penalized, but I did damage to the trailer. I think it was 3%, so they might penalize me for that. But okay, I'm just gonna take my time here just to get around these roundabouts. But you can see what I mean with the chat, eh? You turn your head for a second, and I swear to God, like as quick as it takes to blink, you could be wrapped around something, or take a sharp turn like I did and flip your truck. It's very easy to flip your truck in this game, guys. Especially if you didn't notice your turn off and you go to make it at the last second. Yep. I will repair my truck. Oh look, there was a wrench over there too. That's alright. Next one I will repair it. But overall, it's not too damaged. Okay, let's change my camera angle back to the cab. There we go. Okay, we're alright. We're alright. We're back in the road. We didn't lose our cargo anyway. Because sometimes you have to jeopardize your load, and we just drove 1,500 kilometers. That would be an awful thing to lose that. But we're okay. Yeah, the next wrench I see, I will repair my truck for sure. But it wouldn't be the first time I flipped my truck, guys. Did that at least a dozen times since I started playing this game. You can't hork on the wheel or you'll flip it. It's really not hard to do. Okay, we're back on course. See if we can get there before it gets totally night.
Keep left.
I will read the chat in a second, guys. I just gotta kind of be careful here. 1 second. Once I get on a nice straightaway, I'll be alright.
Keep left.
I was used to crash playing this game in this madhouse. It's so easy to do. Like, literally, if you turn your head for a second, like, you're gonna veer off. Now, I would much rather wreck my truck, and it's when I hit another player that I feel really bad, and you can get banned for that, even if you did it by accident. You could get banned from the server. So you really gotta have leniency with the other drivers. Seem to have a helper telling him the way. Yeah. Hello, Haley. Hello, Fred. Welcome to the stream, guys. Glad you can make it. You missed my flipperoo in my Scania. I flipped my trailer, but no harm done. It didn't hurt the load any. We're hauling wrapping paper, but I didn't lose the load, so we're all get a little minor damage to the truck. I can get that fixed anytime. And look at that. I think they set us back a little bit. You don't know where they're going to pop you out when you go take a tow truck, right? You could be ahead a little bit. You could be behind a little bit. It's basically the nearest truck dealership kind of deal. Get repairs.
Keep right.
Yeah, I love the GPS using the voice activated one, because if I'm talking, I'll hear her telling me that I have a turn coming up, so it comes in pretty handy. And you can take a guy's voice, you can take multiple languages, it's whatever you prefer, but it does come in handy. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, like I said, I'd hate to lose that after traveling almost 1,500 kilometers. We're down to the last 500. We got 22 minutes to get there. So yeah, this is probably going to pretty much wrap up to where I normally end. So if you're new to the channel, guys, I usually stream trucking on Wednesdays. Thursdays for you people down under, like Fred. And then we stream Friday and Sunday. We're currently doing Ricci Island 16X map over in Farming Sim.
Left.
If you want to join us and you're playing the map, we can answer any questions you might have regarding the map. Heading over to the left here. And yeah, I always appreciate the company, guys. I love chatting with you guys. Okay, let's... Oh, this is that same turn. Look. Oh, man. I give up, guys. Holy jeez. Is that same turn? There, man. You just seen the rerun, Fred. Yeah, I'm alone today. Yeah, Dragon was trying to join us, but you know what? That's the same freaking turn that I flipped it the first time. Oh, guys. Now, I got no one to blame about that one but myself. Oh my. F7. Oh, good Lord, guys. Twice in one day. That's not good.
Okay, let's find a new route.
She's going to bring me back to the same spot. Look at
Finding
this.
a new route.
Oh my God. It's like I'm stuck in a time loop here. Did my truck change color? Somebody must be right on top of me. He must have crashed too. Oh my God. It was the same turn. The same freaking turn. Yeah, I'm on a roll today, guys. Oh, okay. I thought my trailer was gone. Jeez. 5% damage to my trailer, 18% to my truck. Okay, can I get repairs here, I wonder? I don't think so. This is just a truck dealership, isn't it? Can I get repairs? That would be nice. It's closed, yeah. Oh, well, we'll just have to try it again. Yeah, they do set me back. Look, I'm back up to 638 kilometers. Okay.
Turn right.
Okay, I need my GPS back up, please. Man, that's a bad turn there. If I do it a third time, guys, I'm just going to pull the plug. My wrapping paper's pretty tough, though. I flipped the truck twice, and it's still in one piece. Oh, good heavens. Johnny boy. God. I'm just amazed it was the same turn. The exact same turn. I'll read that in a second, John. I just got to kind of watch it here for a second.
Exit now.
I'll have to make a good title for this later on. Nick goes flippy down the highway twice. Maybe a third time yet. He's trying to wrap the road. Hey man, it's Christmas. We gotta wrap the road. It's definitely wide enough. Probably enough wrapping paper there to do it too. Guys, let's try this a third time. I'm so sorry. Oh, good lord.
Keep left.
Okay. When I first got here, I thought my screen was turned. Then I realized, no, Nick is on his side again. And now I see the action replay. Yeah, twice in the same spot, Johnny. You believe that? It was bad enough doing it once, but it was the exact same spot. I flew into that turn like it wasn't as sharp as it was. Nice to meet you too, Kevin. Welcome to the channel, bud. Yeah, I like talking with you folks. We're definitely not going to get there before nightfall now. Not after that doozy. So, shall we try it thrice? If I flip again, guys, I'm just gonna turn it off. Good lord, man. I don't even know when is that it coming up? I'm so paranoid now.
Keep left.
I know there was like 550 kilometers. It was around that mark. I gotta watch it. Fix the truck before
Keep
you do
left.
it again. Yeah, really. If it happens again, it's not gonna start. Yeah, I hear you there, John. If I see a wrench on the way, I'll definitely stop. But I gotta be more aware of that turn, man. It's way sharper than I think it's gonna be. Imagine. Tell me I wouldn't be fired from the company if you did that twice in the same spot. It's like, yeah, we're gonna revoke your keys and take your license, and we don't want you driving for us anymore. My 85,000 euro wrapping paper job probably quite diminished by now. It said I didn't do any damage to the cargo, but it is their trailer. We'll just have to play it by ear, guys. I don't see any wrenches here. We'll have to just keep going. Oh, you watched me for ages. Oh, that's cool, man. Thank you, thank you. So I'm hoping to have a mod review up for you guys tomorrow, but to be quite honest, guys, I'm going over to Mod Hub and I'm seeing next to nothing as far as mods. Like, they're just not coming out with very good mods lately. And I don't want to just review crap just to do a review, you know what I mean? I prefer to review mods that I like, because I know most of you like the same mods I like. But when I go over to Mod Hub, it just... I kind of roll my eyes because it's all the same mods over and over and over and over and over again. Now, Papa Smurf's working on a good mod. It's being tested now. I should have that. I got my hands on it now, but it won't be released to the public until Saturday.
Right.
But I think you guys are going to enjoy that. Oh, what? My lights are on, dude. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm going to get kicked from the server. My lights are on. Why did it say turn my lights on? They were on the whole time. See that red warning in the corner, guys? That's when you're about to get kicked from the server. You got to watch that. Groundhog Day, yeah, honest to God. Okay, I gotta watch the road here, guys. Because I'm coming up to that part again. I know it. I'll tell you exactly where it happens when I get there. It's way... it turns more than you think it's going to. It's quite sharp, actually. I think this is it coming up here, actually. It is. It's this part coming up. Okay.
Left.
Now I'm aware of it, so... let's just take our time. Put the high beams on. Yeah, I hear you. There we go. Okay, we're gonna... right here, guys. This is where we lost it twice. Okay, I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down. Because this is way sharper than it looks. Okay. Okay, we did it this time. Yay! Nick did it. Slow down, yeah. Slow way down. Okay, guys. No more surprise turns like that. We gotta get this. We gotta get this trailer delivered here. We got 12 minutes to get there. Might have to hit a little bit of overtime, guys, because I won't stop until I get the trailer there. I don't like stopping in the middle of a job. Nick, you have not been drinking the funny juice. No, sir. I swear. No alcoholic beverages or funny juice for me today. I'm just not paying attention, Fred. It's my bad. Okay, another toll. Holy God, we ran into a few of these today. Okay. Hopefully it'll be smooth sailing for the next 462 kilometers. Yay! John's clapping. Applause, everyone. Applause. I didn't do it thrice. I only did it twice. Oh, that was a first. That's the first time I ever flipped my truck twice in one episode. I had a few fender benders, but not flip my truck right over twice in one episode. Okay, I'm going to take this turn really slow too. Because this could have been the one. No, not likely. I know it was that other one past there. It was just looked way more... it didn't look like I had to slow down as much as I really had to. Yeah, that wrapping paper is pretty light. There we go. Get into that one. Whew. Thank God. Precision farming. I can't spell that word. Yeah, I'm not into it too much. Like, it's a cool idea, but it's not really for me. Now, Michael B has his YouTube channel down below. I might not be listed there for trucking, but if you go over and check out Michael B, he did a rundown of it today if you're interested in how that works. But I'm not going to bother downloading it myself. I'm just not really interested in it, guys. Tell you the truth. I like being honest with you. It's just not my thing. But some people will like it. And from what I'm hearing, it's not messing up the save games and the multi-fruit on the big maps. So that's good to hear. Because we were kind of nervous that it was going to frig around with the maps. But apparently it's not messing... It's not doing too much to the game. So... It's just if people, the map makers want to implement that into the game, they're going to have to do some adjusting. But like I said, it's just not for me. Sounds like my truck's got... No, we're alright. I'm so scared to look at the chat while I'm driving now. Let's see, at the same time. At the same place, mind you. Yeah. Lights whip. FS19 needs to learn from these. Yes, the lighting. See how awesome the lighting is in here? Like, I can actually see way far up ahead with my high beams on. You know what I mean? This is Farming Simulator, if that. You got like a dome of light around you, and it doesn't penetrate that dome. But the lighting here, like, I could see the back of that truck no problem now. That's it. Farming Simulator got to take some tips from the people that make the trucking games. Now, in real life, I'd turn my high beams off here so I don't blind the guy in front of me, but it doesn't work that way in this game. But normally in real life, you'd want to turn your high beams off if anybody's in front of you or driving towards you. Okay, buddy, just be nice and don't cut me off. We're down to our last 350 kilometers. Let's get there in one piece. Thank you. Look out! I like hitting barges with my fishing boats. Yeah, that was a good one. I hit the ferry with the fishing boat, and I was dragging it right along. Actually, our last Let's Play, guys, if you're interested, I do a full rundown of how the fishing works on the Ricci Islands map. It's towards the end of the video, though, but I show you how to go about the fishing if you're wondering how that works. I break it down pretty good. Isn't that light? Oh god, so scared to look at the chat for more than a second. I'm like darting, my eyes are darting to the side, but I can't read much. The TARDIS mod, oh god, that thing's awesome. It comes in very, very handy. Now if you use the developer tool, you can use the teleport function on that, but I would advise not using it on the Ricci Islands map because it doesn't like that map for some reason. And it won't work in multiplayer, the developer tool. But that's one of the functions. You can teleport to any field you want, which is pretty cool. Convert mod to bushels. Yeah, I'm not used to that measuring increment. I didn't even know what a bushel was until I got that game. I didn't even know that was a measuring increment, a bushel. Oh, and they conflict, that's right. Yeah, you have to watch, yeah, if you're using that, you gotta watch you don't have the other mod in there because it won't work properly. That's right, Mouse. Yeah, it's a good little tip there. Yep. Michael B or P sent me to the best truck with lights for Farming Simulator 19. Don't work for me. Oh, is that right, Kevin? It might be conflicting with another mod, perhaps. That's what I tell people right away if they're having problems. Like, really check and see if it's conflicting with your other mods. I always tell people when they're getting the game on PC, like, don't go crazy with the mods right away. You know, download one or two, try them out. You know, if it works with the map, that's fine. Add a couple more. But if you download like 30, 40, 50 mods, you shove them all in your folder and something goes wrong, you don't know what one is causing the problems, right? Now you can look at the log, but it might not tell you. But as far as the Ricci Islands and the PV, they include everything you need to play the map. There's no need of really downloading any extra mods. But you can like bring in your favorite tractor or combines and stuff. But for the most part, he offers everything you need to play the map properly. And if you don't want any conflicting mods, just go with that. But like I said, if you want to bring in your favorite tractors and stuff, just make sure there's not a problem with the mod before you bring it into the game. Because I can't tell you how many times like people attack the map maker because the map's not working properly. And it's not the map at all, it's a mod, right? That's why I was giving everybody a heads up about the new DLC that just came out. Like, just in case it might conflict with the game. So if anything happens to your save game, or you know it's not running properly, you're getting errors and stuff, it's not the map, it's the new DLC. And it's going to conflict until they update the map to work with the new DLC. But apparently that's not a problem so far, so I'm kind of really grateful for that. Okay folks, we're down to we're under 200 kilometers here. Let's not flippy trucky. Know what, Fred? In my mind, FS17 is still better than FS19, I'm sorry to say. I just, I like Farming Simulator 17. They really started getting it together at the end. And, FS19 just doesn't, you know, there's some aspects of 19 I like better, but for overall, I think FS17 had it more together. I like how, I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. I like how they're implementing the factories right into the maps. That's kind of cool. But I miss 17 for the fact that you used to get a placeable factory and you could put it on the map wherever you want. I kind of miss that because, you know, the factories come with the map now. They're not good for any other map. You have to use it with that map. Before, you can bring these factories into any map and set them up wherever you want it. And I do miss
Keep
that.
right, and then exit right.
FS19 is awesome. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not a bad...
Exit
It's not a
right.
bad game. It's just FS17 had it more together. Now, we probably still got another year of Farming Simulator 19. So maybe they will get it together a little bit better, but... I still, yeah, overall, I think FS17 was better. It's the whole global company thing. Like, it's a cool thing that they added, but do you remember how long we had to wait for that? Like, Farming Simulator was out, FS19 was out for quite a while before they brought in the factory stuff. And then it was this whole global company thing, and it's a big learning curve if you played the prior titles, because it's way different of a setup. Like, you really got to understand how the global company works to be able to use the factories and stuff properly. And you always got to make sure you're going over to make sure you got the latest version of global company. Once you get it down, it's not too bad, but I like the idea of bringing my placeable factories to any map that I want it, and placing them where I want to place them instead of where the map maker wants them. You know what I mean? I tell you, I'd get lost a lot less if I could set the factories up where I want them. What do we got? 1 minute left, guys. We're not going to make it in time, but look, we're down to under 100 kilometers, so I'm just going to turn my timer off to not annoy you guys. And, oh, geez, look at that. See what I mean? I almost flossed my teeth with the rail in the middle there. Yeah, we don't need that happening 3 times today. My truck's being held with duct tape at the moment. It's the only thing that's holding my truck together right now is a whole lot of duct tape.
Keep right, and then exit right.
But I know a lot of people agree with me about 17. Like, it was really peaking.
Right.
It was really like at its peak when 19 came out. And then, of course, everybody wants to get over to the new title, right? I did. Like, once I hit 19, I didn't look at 17 pretty much. We went back a couple of times to try a couple of maps, but for the most part, I didn't look at it again. But, I have to say 17, in my personal opinion, was way better than 19. But like I said, they did add some things that are kind of cool that they didn't have in 17. But overall, I think 17 was just a better game. But if I have any, I was surprised that they didn't implement seasons into the base game. I really thought when 19 came out, seasons would be kind of built into it, and you could just opt in out of it or not. You could turn it like off or on. But no, they didn't do that. That's one of the biggest mods that ever came out for Farming Simulator was seasons. Now, honestly, it's not for me. I don't use seasons, but I appreciate seasons. It puts a whole different twist on the game, and you got to come up with a game plan as far as your planting times. You can only plant certain crops at certain times of the year. You got to keep yourself busy through the winter months. And I like that idea, but playing on 16x maps, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be touching seasons, but I do recognize it as a good mod. I'm drunk a bit. Well, let me do the driving there, Kevin. You just sit back and relax, my friend, and I'll do the driving. I promise I won't flip my truck. That'd be a horrible thing when only 47 kilometers to go. PV County, it won't work for me. Oh, is that right, Fred? Now, I hope that that update is not messing anything up. But from what I heard, it's not really affecting the game much. But it only just came out today, so that's not set in stone. Maybe it will affect the game. But from what I'm hearing, it doesn't seem to be any major problems. But that sucks, man. Oh my God! My heart almost stopped. I don't need to be doing that.
Take the first exit.
Like here? Okay.
Exit now.
Good Lord, man. I know, right? I can't wait till that 32X. I was telling everybody, Fred, that the biggest field I ever seen was 2,000 acres. There's a field on that map that's 32,000 acres. Can you imagine that? It's getting a little ridiculous, to be quite honest. I want to experience it and get there, but I even find the 16X maps are like... If you ever watch me play in Ricci Islands, I get lost constantly, guys. I'm not spending enough time on the maps, and everything's so spread apart that it's...
Exit right.
That it makes it quite... I get lost very easily, to be quite honest. But you're talking a 16X map, like that's kind of new.
Left.
I never seen so many 16X maps since they started really rolling out a lot. But a 32X map, my God in heaven. My review for that's going to be an hour long. I'm just going to have to do a time lapse when I do my tour of the map. I'll just have to do a time lapse because that's the only way I'm going to fit it in a decent amount of time. But Kaz, that's a Kaz map. It's the Wild West map. It's going to be a 32X. And he put down the challenge that me and the crew should take it on. That biggest field, that's 32,000 acres with potatoes in it. But he wants us to use the vanilla equipment. It's like, no. I will attempt it, but I am using my modified harvesters.
Go straight on and then turn right.
I was going to do like a 4-hour live stream to see if we could tackle it, but you know what? I don't even think... Oh, shoot. I turned too early, guys. I'll just go around the block. Yeah, turned a little too early there.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, the 32X map isn't out yet. He's kind of working on it right now. It's a Kaz 64 map. It's the Wild West map.
And then continue straight on.
But, it's going to be huge, guys.
Go straight on.
Oh, look, there's a wrench. Did I pass it? I should do... Oh, I'm going to swing in here. Actually, what I'm going to do, since there's no traffic around, I'm going to switch my view. I'm going to drop my trailer.
Ready to roll.
And then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to get some minor repairs.
Finding a new route.
Okay. All right, how much is this going to cost, guys? $32,000. Oh my God, I wasn't far off. $30,000, guys. There's half of my money I'm about to make just for repairs. 30,000 euro. Ouch. Wow. Okay, let's back out here and grab my trailer. I just prefer to drop the trailer if nobody's around because it just makes it messy trying to get out of here. These tight little parking lots.
Turn left. Okay, here we go.
There we go. Okay, we're only going around the corner. The full repairs.
Go straight on.
A 64X map? I thought it was a 32.
Get ready to turn left.
I thought he said a 32,
Turn
but
left.
I could be wrong. You imagine a 64X map. Like, I don't even know if I'd attempt that. That's just too big. There's got to be a cutoff point, you know what I mean? Like, we play on a 4X map, and sometimes I don't even drive by another crew member. 16X map, you could go the whole thing without seeing anybody.
Turn left.
Some people will like that, but I think 16X is definitely enough. I prefer a 4X map. I think it's just a nice size. That's just personal preference, like I
Here we
said,
are.
guys. Everybody has
Safe
their
and
own.
sound.
But I'd rather a 4X map. Nick can wrap his head around a 4X map. Okay, let's get this sucker parked, shall we? Okay, we're not driving around there. That looks a little too difficult. Actually, I think I'm just going to drop it here, guys. Because I'm running into overtime here, and I got to eat. I tell you. Okay, where did we get penalized? Look at that, guys. I actually didn't get penalized for anything. 2,129 kilometers driven. We didn't get here late, it looks like. We got a proficiency bonus on top of that. Long distance travel bonus. Look at that. Excellent job. You wouldn't think that after flipping your truck twice, would you? But like I said, I didn't do any damage to the cargo, so I was that's good. I didn't smash the back of the trailer, but it did roll with me. But I'll take that. 2,661 experience. We got paid, look, $83,000, which almost half of that went to repairs for my truck. So we still ended up in a better place than we started. But I think there's a look at my truck there, guys, if you wanted to take a quick look. 64X. Yeah, I heard of that. I think there was a 64X map that was kind of in beta. I've seen people playing it on, I forget the name of it now. But people were playing it on Twitch and stuff, but it didn't actually come to be. I don't know if they just gave up on it or what, but there was a 64X map that had hundreds and hundreds of fields on it. Yeah. I'd give it a go. Yeah, like I'd like to just drive across it, you know what I mean? But to play on it, I don't know, man. I am from Nova Scotia, Canada, Kevin. All the way on the east coast of Canada. There's a little island called Cape Breton. That's where I live. Little island. Okay, guys. Let me alt-tab out of here because I'm going to go over to my... Not that one. This one. So let me just catch up to the chat here. I never will be. Glad you can foresee the future. What's that about? There are 2X, 4X, 16, and 60. Oh, there's no such thing as a 32X? Maybe I'm wrong. You could be right. I thought he told me a 32X, but it's like I'm not going to argue with you. You might know. Maybe I misunderstood him. Oops. TeamSpeak at 80 miles per hour. It took me 8 minutes in real time to cross the 60. Oh my God. What, really? Wow. 8 minutes. Wow. 4X for me too. Yeah, that's a perfect size map, John, I find. Yeah, there is a 64X map. There is one out there. I never got a chance to play on it, but wish I could remember the name of that map. But it was kind of in beta, and they were testing it over on Twitch, but it never came to be. It just kind of dropped out. And okay, how did you bribe Nick? No, I'm telling you about maps coming up, guys. I know I know some of the map makers, so they kind of let me know what to expect, and to kind of give a heads up to my followers or to my viewers. But he's currently working on a map called The Land Down Under, and that's a 16x map too. That'll be coming out really soon. And then the one after that is the Wild West map, which most of you guys are familiar with. And that is going to be a 32x map. Maybe it's a 64. Maybe I misheard there. But regardless, it's the biggest field I've seen, like I said, is 2,000 acres. This has a field that's 32,000 acres. Like, wow. So I can't wait to see that. But, and what else is in the works? Papa Smurf gave me a mod today. I'm going to test out. I'm going to bring it to your attention. I won't be able to release that until Saturday. I'm just hoping to find a nice mod to review for you guys for tomorrow. Love that truck. Yeah, the Scanias are really nice. Really nice. 128X Mac. Can you imagine? Oh my God. I just throw in the towel, Haley. Good Lord. Anywhere near Sunnyvale Park, Trailer Park? Are you talking about are you laughing at the way I talk? I know, I have an accent. I sound like a Newfoundlander. Newfoundland is really close to here, and they have a thick accent. Mine's like just a little lighter than their accent. Land Down Under bike map 60 or CAS 64 is out Christmas Day. Nice. Nice, Mouse. See you, Nick. See you, John. Have a good one, bud. Thanks for dropping by. We have family neat there, Nick. Wife says. Oh, cool. You have family here. That's awesome. Yes, it's a 62X map. Holy God. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to check it out. And like I said, guys, as soon as I'm aware of it, I will bring it to your attention. I'm going to be doing a review on both of them regardless. So guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Lovely talking to you in the chat. I always really appreciate that. If you could hit the like button down below, it helps out the channel. I'd appreciate that too. And you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll be back on Friday for a little Ricci Island 16X map action. We're getting quite far in that, guys. So if you want if you want me to answer a few questions regarding the map, there's all kinds of help that we can give you over there. And we're in late game stuff, guys, so you can see some of the stuff that you're going to be looking at later on if you're not as far as we are. I heard a silly map size coming. Yeah. 64X map or 32X map. It's going to be double at least of the 16X map. You have a good night, everyone. You too, Haley. Papa Smurf Cool Mods. Yeah, Papa Smurf has a really cool site, guys. If you haven't made an account over there, it's definitely worth it. He likes to use a lot of modified, big time modified mods that we like to use here on the channel. So yeah, if you haven't, I would tell you to make an account over there. But guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I got to get some supper in my belly. You guys have a wonderful evening, and we will see you all soon. Take care, guys.